Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. So, I want to talk to you about just how powerful it is when we support one another, and in particular, women. This past weekend, I was at a very powerful conference led by my dear sister and friend, Pastor Lachelle Bolton, and it was so powerful to hear from different women from all walks of life, to meet just so many different women, from women just kind of stepping into knowing who they are, to women who have been doing this thing forever and are doctors and are striving and making great strides in life. And I was just thinking about how powerful it is when we affirm one another, when we are there to encourage and support, and to make better or enhance what someone else is doing. We add our presence, we add our gifts, we add our resources to make sure that what someone else is doing is successful. And it doesn't take a whole lot. But this is one thing that I realized for many years I couldn't fully affirm or truly affirm. I could say the words, but in my heart somewhere, I wasn't really happy or didn't really feel, as great as I wanted to for that person, because I had my own insecurities. I had my own issues with what I was doing, what I was charged to do, and how that looked, and how challenging it was, and how, I could sit back and complain about what I didn't have, or what I didn't have access to, or what I wasn't raised with. Or, like I did, I can determine and decide if God can use me right where I am, the way that I am, then I can get it done. But I think it's really important that we get over our own insecurities. And insecurity can look like, you meet someone and things are turning in your head about all of the wrong that you may see with them, or you show up to the event, but you're not participating, you're not encouraging, you're not supporting in the way that you could, or you just don't show up not because you don't want to be there. You want to be there, but you're so insecure you don't feel like you fit in, or you don't measure up to everyone else that is in the room. And something that I had to learn, I had to push through, because I was that girl. I really was. I'm not ashamed to say that. But knowing my worth helps me to understand that I can show up fully me and still encourage and affirm other women. I can show up fully me and see that, wow, thank you for showing me how to do that better. Now I have the tools. Now I have the instruction to better myself. I don't have to be the one in the room that has everything and knows everything. That's why we show up, to learn, to grow, to glean from one another. And I think that's really important, to make sure that your insecurities don't stop you from affirming what other people are doing, and supporting them in any way that you can. One of my dear sisters in Christ, I'm just so incredibly proud of her stepping out and doing and saying yes, and just really being a blessing. And as a result of her doing that, and as a result of some of us just affirming her and encouraging her, things are starting to roll in her life. And I love that. It gives me great joy. I'm not insecure or fearful that I push someone who's on my team, in my circle, forward, and like, oh my gosh, what if they go before me? I don't care. Because what's for me is for me, and what's for her is for her. What's for you is for you. And so stop measuring yourself against other people. Do what you're called to do. And as you're doing that, affirm others and support them so that you can glean and get what you need to do what you are called to do. That is my Tuesday's truth. You all have a fantastic day. Know your worth and always remember that I love you. All right? Enjoy your day.